too. Had a few connection issues there at the beginning. Let's see. So today, I'm going to be cutting up some nice agates and jasper. Have a few nice big ones today. Found this one. This was a very nice one. I think I'd like to just cut this tip off just to get a nice clean view, and maybe for future slabbing and lapidary work. Got some other ones. Got some nice jasper, this nice brecciated jasper. Gonna be cutting that one up today, I believe. Even have a little bit of unikite. So that's something that's a little bit more rare, or more, I don't know, unique than normal. Additionally, got some mystery quartz rocks, and I'd like to know if this is just quartz on the interior or if it is a banded agate inside. I'm going for quartz, but I think we'll figure that out in the near future. Also have a big chunk of quartz and agate from Saddle Mountain in western Arizona, where you get all the fire agates. Don't think I'll find fire in this, but it's a nice big old chunky boy. And eventually, I don't know if I'll get to it today, is this honker. This is a huge one. Looks in rough condition, but you can kind of see there's some agate banding in that. So those are a few of the ones I might cut today. Additionally, I might go back to some of the ones I've cut before and do a few slabs. And here's the agate from the thumbnail. It's very pretty. I won't slab that one today. But this one that looks like a nice aged cheese, might slab that. As well as this jasper from last time. We'll see. Just got a wide variety here, and a bunch of beautiful rocks cut already last time. And let's get to cutting. I have to figure out which one I want to cut first. Oh man, there's so many nice ones. I think we'll start off strong. We'll start off with this big guy, because it only has to go right through there. Just want to get a nice clean cut of that. And let's get her going. Oh, it's cutting through it so easy. Oh, that's nice. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful agate. I just know that this is going to have some great banding inside. And it's already cutting so quick. I'm actually kind of surprised by it. Welcome, welcome. Just doing some lapidary work today. Gonna be using some agates, gonna be cutting some goodies. This is a big one. There we go. It's getting through there. This is a big one, though. This might be one of the bigger ones I've cut so far. go. I've realized I didn't plug in my camera, so it's gonna die in the future. So after this cut, I'm gonna have to plug it in real quick. Shouldn't take more than 15 seconds. But I want to cut this one thoroughly first before I get to that. This is gonna be a beauty. Oh yeah, it's almost done. You can already see the blade at the bottom of this. It's just tall, so it's cutting through the bottom way before it cuts through the top. So I kind of have to spin it here to try to cut it through evenly. It does feel like the blade's a little loose, so I might have to work on tightening it up after this as well. Feels like it's going a little bit more back and forth than normal. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. We're getting there. Probably like 70% of the way there, honestly. Which for the size of agate is pretty good. Sometimes it takes a long time. You can see how far it's already cut through that. It just needs to... almost there. Just got that little bit left. It's probably more like 80 or 90% of the way there. It's getting there. Welcome, welcome. Just cutting some agates and jasper today. Got this nice big agate here. This is the first cut of the day. Almost done. Also gonna do some slabbing as well. Some previous cuts I've done, I'm gonna cut them further and get some slabs out of them. I do have a flat lapidary machine on the way. Should arrive on Monday, so I'll start being able to cut up some nice cabochons here in the near future. This nice machine was a gift to me from my mother for Christmas. She's been fantastic in encouraging me to continue with this hobby, and I'm very excited. I've wanted this for a very long time. And then my Christmas gift to myself, of course, was the flat lapidary machine. Almost there. Come on. Almost there. You can see the little sparks inside as it cuts through the agate. Now the great thing about this blade is it's not dangerous to your hands, so I'm okay to have my hands so close to it. It doesn't have burrs or cuts like wood cutting does, so it's just a nice flat blade along the majority of it. Oh, it's so close. So close. This is probably the biggest one I've cut though so far on this. This is a 6-inch diamond saw from High Tech Diamond. Oh, see, kind of pulled it there. Oh, okay, all right. There's the cut. Might have to clean it up. I feel it's a little rough on one edge. All right, so this is what it looked like. All right, now let's see. Let's get that reveal going. That's pretty nice. It's got some nice color in it. Doesn't really have super banding, but that is very pretty. That's a pretty little agate. That's very nice. Definitely will be able to make some nice cabochons out of that. It is a little cracked, but that's all right. It's still beautiful. It's a nice big one. That's nice. All right. Now, I need to plug in my cord here. It'll just take like 1 second. I saw I was getting all wet, and then I realized it was not actually plugged in. There we go. And now it is alive. All right, so now I won't die midstream. All right, so that's a good one. I think that's pretty solid. No phenomenal banding, but the coloration is pretty cool. That's some nice dark, like brown, dark black agate through there. I think that'll be a cool little cabochon. That'll be cool. Definitely likes that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to tighten this. I need to tighten it. So you're gonna get a little bit of a look at the underbelly here. Here's the reservoir where the water is. I think I need to take this off for a sec. No, it's tight. It's tight on there. It's not it is, no, it's all good. Okay. It's all good. I thought it was a little loose, but I think it was just the size of the rock here. All right, so now that we've cut that big old giant, maybe let's go for something a little smaller. Actually, here's a mystery rock. It feels metallic. It's not magnetic. I kind of want to see what's inside it. It's a little black rock. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to cut through. This is just personal curiosity. I have the saw, now I'm like, oh, what's inside here? Oh, and it cuts through it like nothing. Maybe not nothing. But certainly pretty fast. I can feel it moving. I know that some sedimentary rocks can get this metal-like patina on the outside, so that might be what this is. But I'm curious what it looks like. See, it's already done, almost done. Let's wash it off. Do a little washing. Yeah, no clue. Might be magnetite or biotite or something. I don't know. It looks metallic. It does look fully metallic, so it's a nice little metal nugget, whatever it is. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to now, does a weird lighting thing. Okay, let's see. I'm actually gonna slab one of the rocks that I have over here. This one. I'm gonna slab this one. This nice little quartz. It's got some maybe limonite. Don't know what that is, frankly. Just as a nice, cut it right up so that I can start with some preforms here in the near future. All right, let's see. That should be. I'm rough at eyeing it, but we'll see. Probably should cut it more, or use something to understand it, but oh well. I'm gonna go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Cutting a beautiful piece of quartz with maybe some limonite on it. It's already cut, so it's going to be slabbing it so that I can make a preform later and cut a little nice cabochon out of it for a nice little pendant. Welcome, welcome. Just got this slab saw here in the last month, and I'm absolutely loving it. It is so clean that I can't even do this inside, which is what I'm currently doing. Let's see. This little quartz, I found this quartz back in 2020, I believe. I was up in Seattle. I was living there at the time when I was working for AmeriCorps doing habitat restoration, and I dug this out of a hole, and I thought, oh wow, that's a very pretty rock. So I kept it, and now I'm able to slab. So now it's gonna get reworked and turned into a beautiful little gem. Might have been a little too thin, honestly. That's okay. That's what learning's all about. Figuring out what works, figuring out what doesn't. Yeah, and it is not straight. Oh well. That's the price of learning. There's always more rocks out there. There we go. We're almost there. Oh gosh. Yeah, that is so thin. Yeah, that's way too thin. Oh well. You know, probably be better to be too thick than too thin. Yeah, you see how thin that is. Oh my goodness. Perhaps I should, yeah, it's not even either. Oh well. Might create a nice little slice. Oh, nope. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Just got too thin. See, it created a wedge there. There was no way this was equal. Yeah, oh well. That's all right. Still kind of pretty. Now it's kind of like see-through too. Pretty. Looks like some fiery clouds, I guess. Oh well. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for another small one now. Who wants to be cut up? Who wants to be cut up? I think this agate wants to be cut up. There we go. This one I got this year. Nice little rough agate. You know, I think just cut it right along this. That might be the best way to go about it. Just to give this a little bit of a rest for a second, I'm going to show my preforms my stencils that I just got in the mail, so that I can draw out some nice designs for cabochons. Really want to get into lapidary work. You know, it runs in the family. My great grandparents did this all the time. They were based up in the Seattle area. They did this all the time, so I got another one. So some more circles and ovals, kind of, you know, some basic shapes, especially at first. I'm not ready for anything crazy. This is about as crazy as I think I'm willing to get for now. I mean, I haven't even gotten the flat lap yet, but I'll be getting that in the future, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna adjust the lighting. I think it's a little too bright, it gets washed out. There we go. There we go. It was just a little too bright. All right. Let's see, let's try this nice little agate. See what beauty lies within. This is going to be a gorgeous little cut. I can feel it. I just know there's going to be some great banding in this one. That's for sure. Go. Already getting there. Oh yeah, this is cut nice and quick. I love the reveals you can really get from this. Some really unexpected beauty from some of these rocks. It's really quite fabulous. This is about the quietest machine out there on the market right now. But, you know, it's not a quiet process, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah. We're almost there. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see what beauty we can find. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh. Goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. That is spectacular. Wow. I am so happy I found this one. Wow, it looks rough on the outside, but then, boom. Just an absolute beauty on the inside. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, welcome. Just cut up this gorgeous little yellowish carnelian from Oregon. Beautiful. Yeah, no, yeah, this is a great one. I also cut up this one. This was a gorgeous little, like black, almost looks like a night sky. It's really beautiful. I'll have to slab this one up. I already did try to slab something today, but it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted to. But that's the process, you know. That's part of the process. All right, let's see. What else have we got here? I am going to try to do that again. I think I'm going to try to make another cabochon today. I think I'm gonna go for this one. It's a nice jasper. This gorgeous one that I cut last time. This is, so I'll slob this. I think try to make it a little bit thicker than I think it needs to be, just because the last one was a little too thin and a little uneven. But that can be fixed up later. But I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think like. See, that's a problem. Is it's just too easy for it to like fall down like that. So I'm gonna have to be real careful as I go about this. All right. Because I really like this stone and I want to make a nice cabochon out of it. Yeah, this one's a gorgeous piece of jasper that had some red, some blue, some green. I cut it on the last stream. And I need to do a little bit more slabbing because I have my flat lap coming in here on Monday, I believe. So I need to start getting some material ready to create some cabochons here in the near future. I'm very lucky that machines like this exist where your fingers aren't in danger. My grandfather, he did a lot of woodwork. He was, a Renaissance man. He did everything. He built homes. He did it. It was nuts. He was such a skilled craftsman. But he was cutting wood one day, and his table saw caught a knot in the wood and threw it and messed up his hand pretty bad. This was when my mother was a girl. So this was in the 60s, I believe. So then he only had, yeah, I'll say. But my grandfather was quite the man. I don't think he even cursed during that. He was always, I don't know, he was a great example of a man, that's for sure. He was also huge into rockhounding and all this stuff. His home was filled with hundreds of pounds of petrified wood, agates, carnelians. I still have like some early memories of when I was just a little boy, and he just showed me these like buckets full of tumbled Washington carnelian back when you could find giant boulders of them. So I think that was probably part of the origin of my interest in this hobby, that's for sure. But yeah, then my grandmother, his wife, her parents did jewelry and lapidary for a living, doing exactly this in their home. And they were up in Washington, so they got hundreds of pounds of agates, rocks, all kinds of petrified wood. And they made jewelry out of all of that, and it's fantastic. Most of it's gone now, just as everyone passed on. But really, I guess I come from a lineage of rockhounds and lapidary specialists. So just fulfilling that family tradition at this point. But yeah, I really only came like fully into the hobby though, probably when I was it was a few years ago, honestly. Probably 2020 is when I became a more dedicated like rock hound, as opposed to pretty rock, you know. where I specifically look for things and go to spots to look for rocks. We went to the ocean to Westport in Washington quite a bit. So growing up on the Washington coast, there's a bunch of the carnelians, the agates, petrified wood is just everywhere. So I know my grandfather would always go looking when he'd travel out on the beach. But and he'd tell tales of just how much used to be out there, like in the 60s and 70s especially. It was just so much that was available. It's just a lot rarer in most cases because this is a lot bigger hobby now. And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. This is just kind of how this kind of thing goes. You know, as it gets more popular, more people get into it, and it just the supply kind of goes down over time. But you know, I still think that it's a great hobby for people to get into, especially to connect to nature. A book? Your uncle made a book out of dinosaur dung? Wow. That's wild. That's wild. Coprolites are really cool. Oh, that's right, Shannon. You also live in Arizona. Oh, a bolo tie. Oh, that makes sense. I was thinking of like a whole portfolio of little coprolite pieces. Yeah, I'm really interested in kind of going that route and making that stuff. That's for sure. Oh, don't worry about it. It's autocorrect. Autocorrect is it gets the best of us. That's for sure. I just appreciate you being here and joining me while I go through and cut all this. This is going to be a nice little slab, that's for sure. Maybe a little thick on the thick side, but you know, I'm still learning. I've got decades to go before I'm a master. I'm just a little novice right now. But, you know, that's where everyone starts. Come on. Almost there. There you go. All right. Oh, let's turn you off. All right. Yeah, that's a little thick slab, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let's see if I can mount it back up. There we go. Kaboom. That is beautiful. That's really pretty. That's some seriously pretty jasper. That'll be a nice cabochon. So I just, since I purchased my flat lap, it's going to be arriving here in the next few days. I bought a bunch of these preforms, and I think that this would make a very pretty, very pretty cabochon. And this, I love multicolor jasper like this. I never realized quite how beautiful jasper can really be. It's a little on the thick side, but you know, it don't really matter. I can cut it down if need be. It's better to do more cuts and have more material to slowly whittle it away than to have whoopsies, you know. So, all right. So there's that one. That's great. Very happy with that. I do have a few here that I want to get through. This is like a big old mystery rock. It's some kind of quartz. Might just be quartz, in which case it's going to cut real quick on here. Or it could be agate inside. I don't think it's agate. But I picked it up on the Willamette River here in October, I believe. I was visiting my newborn nephew. So, wanted to go and do a little rock hounding while I was up there, and I found this one and I thought it was interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I think that this slab will make a really pretty necklace once I cabochon it up. Got a lot to learn. All right, I'm gonna go at this one. Oh, it's cutting fast. I bet it's quartz or quartzite. Some of them are just hard to tell. Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's cutting through it pretty fast already. So I don't think it'll be agate, because agate takes a little while. Yeah, 2024 goals, yeah. I at the end of this year, I was like, I've wanted this for so long. I was lucky enough to get the slab saw as a gift from my mother. She's been one of my biggest supporters in this whole hobby and making videos on YouTube and everything. She's been fantastic. Her alongside my girlfriend have just been fantastic for me. So I got this, and then I purchased the flat lap here a little right before the new year, and I was like, this is gonna be my gift to myself. Sometimes you just gotta make those slightly irresponsible choices financially just for, you know, you gotta live. And I'm very excited for it to come. And I know it's gonna be quite quieter than this. Maybe I'll even stream that, I suppose. I don't know. Oh yeah. I do notice today it's spitting a lot more water in random directions than it has in the past. It might be that I have too much water in the basin, or it might be, I don't know, bigger rocks and it's just spitting more around. I don't know, we'll see. For how big this is, it really is not taking too long. Let me speed it up a little. Oh yeah. It's even faster. Got a wonky there for a second. It was a little hard to cut. Yeah, I guess I was a very... Oh, got a little pinched here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hello, friend. Why are you pinched? Hello? Sir? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Why? You didn't... Buddy. You okay? Okay. Yeah, saws are real expensive, but I think it is worth, honestly, getting a more expensive one just for the quality. I guess it depends on what you're going for. Currently, Rockhounding is a great video going over, like, the different types of saws. Oh, right in my face. There we go. Might have to clean off the camera after that. I think I got you guys a little bit there. Yeah, I was very casual for quite a long time. But yeah, it was mostly during 2020 when I was like, I want something outdoor to do. Oh, it's doing it again. I gotta cut it this way. I think perhaps it gets too big since this is only a 6-incher, and this is a pretty decent sized rock. I might just have to spin it a little bit once it gets to this point, because I think it just clicked down on the, held down on the blade. So, you know, always learning. Almost there though. Yeah, we all got a lot of rocks in 2020. Yeah, same. That was really when the obsession started. You know, I've had plenty of rocks in my life, but I wasn't very like, this is cool rock. Now it's just like, oh, I wanted to learn what it's like. And it was really partially along with everything that was going on in 2020, but also I think my work in AmeriCorps, because I was doing habitat restoration, so I was spending, 40 hours a week outside, and was really interested in what was going on. And I was like, why is everything like this? Why are the hills here? Why are the rivers like this? Why are the mountains made up the way they are? And that was a lot of fun. That was a good bit of curiosity. Very happy I had that thought. And I was like, I'm going to start looking at lapidary work. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely got messed up in there. All right. Well, after that long cut, I'm going to have to probably give it a few minutes to cool down after that. Let's see. Yeah, quartz. About what I thought it was. Yeah, you can see here it kind of like, it wasn't quite straight on. It kind of cut strangely. But that's a pretty quartz. All right. Now I know that was quartz. Yeah, I definitely agree that whenever I go rock hounding, it's definitely, it's often a very quiet, solitary experience. It's really relaxing, very focusing. I really enjoy that side of things. It's very fun. It's nice. Oh, Taylor, you're outside New Orleans. Ooh, the Mississippi River. I've heard there's some great stuff down in the lower area of the Mississippi River. That's amazing. My girlfriend, she grew up in St. Louis, and so she spent a good portion of her life along the Mississippi River, probably just a few hundred miles north. Yeah, the Midwest, really unappreciated for the beauty of the rocks that are out there. That's for sure. Okay, let's see. I think gonna switch gears and go for a bit of this beautiful brecciated jasper I showed at the very beginning of the stream. We're gonna cut this up. Hopefully it'll take less time than the giant quartz. Pretty, but I kind of come across a lot of quartz. I just wanted to be sure that's what that was. All right, so beautiful little jasper. Let's get to slabbing. It really is a giant potato. What a great point. That's exactly what it is. It looks like a giant potato, little spud. Yeah, I definitely watch a lot of kind of Michigan, upper Midwest rockhounds. There's some great ones here in Arizona too. A lot of them. I do watch a lot of Washington and Oregon just because that's where I'm from. So there's some good mid-size, like around my size channel content creators up that way. And of course there's the big ones that are really great along like Katydid Rocks up along the Yellowstone River in Montana. And then you got currently rockhounding in Spokane, Washington. He's great. A lot of great stuff. He sat in on one of my live streams and we just chatted for a while. But yeah, I've never actually gone rockhounding up in the Midwest, but it's on the goals. It's here coming up. It's Lake Superior. I love those Lake Superior agates. They are gorgeous. This jasper I actually found in some landscaping rocks out here. Oh, what is going on with you, bud? It's very, like, messy. I'm happy I have some extra blades because I'm going to need them as well. Yeah, Ellie knows rocks. She's great. She has a lot of great stuff. Arizona Rockhound Expeditions, they're fantastic. I'm going to go out onto their claim here at the end of the month. They have a nice agate claim up in Camp Verde in the middle part of the state. Upper middle part of the state. So I'm going to go join them for a day. That'll be really fun. I'm very excited for that. You know. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. They invited me out there with them right before Thanksgiving, Christmas time. So, yeah, what is going on with the blade? I might need to replace the blade here soon. Probably after this stream, I'll replace it. It's getting a little too wobbly. Just not cutting the way it should. See? Yeah. It just gets... Yeah, it's getting caught. What is going on with you, bud? It kind of wants to do that, but that's bent. So it should be doing this. Let's see if I can finish this one off. And maybe I just need to go at a slower rate. This is gonna be gorgeous when this opens up. That's for sure. I'm really starting to love jasper. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to use a slower cutting speed for this blade for now. Maybe I'm just push the motor a little too hard. So I'll take a little break from cutting for a sec after this. Show you some of the previous cuts you guys might have missed from today and from the last stream. Yeah, we're almost done here. This is almost done. You found your very first agate and gravel parking lot at work. That's so exciting. Man, that realization where, oh man, this stuff is everywhere. Whoa, this stuff is all over the place. That's amazing. I love that. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love. I love when people find agates and stuff in parking lots. I was at a grocery store and probably a month or two ago, and there we go. All right. I was at a grocery store about a month or two ago, and I just open up the door, look down, and there's just a whole thing, a splay of quartz crystals down in the rocks. It was quite the scene. It was quite interesting to see. All right. And the look, oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at that. That is some gorgeous brecciated jasper. That's fantastic. That's beautiful. Slabbing that up. Oh man, that'll be nice. That'll make a very, very nice cabochons. She's picking rocks. I know everyone else around me when I used to work outdoors mostly were like, "What the heck are you doing? Are you just picking up rocks off the ground?" Yes, yes, I am. Absolutely. Let's see. So, yeah, I'll show this again. Got some these preforms, so this is gonna make a nice little cabochon. Oh man, that's gonna be beautiful. And then I cut this. This is I think the first thing I cut today. Is this gorgeous agate. And that's gonna make some seriously nice cabochons or something like that. Yeah, got a few more preforms here just for some nice variety. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very excited about that. And then I have a bunch of cuts from this this last stream and from just previous videos. So the actual agate from the thumbnail that you guys clicked on is right here. She's a beauty. She's a beautiful little agate. Reminds me of little islands in like the Caribbean or something. It's very nice. One of my friends said that this looked like a nice aged cheese. And I really liked that a lot. Let's see. This was crazy. This one was crazy. So this is like kind of looks ugly. This kind of looks ugly on the exterior, but then I had no idea it would look like that. That was stunning from the last time. That's for sure. Yeah, just got a lot of the beautiful stuff. Here, I'll show another, the agate that I cut this time. Beautiful little agate. That was beautiful. That was fantastic. Then I did cut a little mystery rock because I was unsure because it felt like metal. And so I cut it and it looked like metal, felt like metal. And sure enough, it has like a metal sheen to it, as you can kind of see there. Okay, let's see. I have some more rocks here. Oh, I forgot I brought myself water so that I would be nice and hydrated. Let me take a sip real quick. Let's see, how's the... Oh, that's feeling a little warm. So might only have one or two more cuts in today's stream, just to make sure that I don't overdo the motor in this. This can't go on for very long. I've already pushed it a little bit, but it's just too fun. It's just too fun. All right. Here's this I found, and I really want to cut it. So that's what I'm going to do today as well. I don't have any clue what the heck it is. I thought it was maybe a pink agate or something, but I have literally no clue. I still have to edit the video. I got this. But yeah, this is a nice little rock. I found like a 50-pound jasper boulder in that video, and I ended up giving it to one of my friends. All right, we will do this. And you can kind of see it's kind of messed up. It might be time for a new blade here coming up soon. All right, let's do this. How do I want to cut it? I want to cut it like this. Yeah, it's cutting real fast. This one's gonna turn out interesting. I'm very curious to see what it looks like inside. I have no idea. There we go, almost done. Okay, I'll be honest, I heard a knock on the door a little bit ago, and I was like, oh no, are my neighbors really mad at me because I'm being potentially loud? I live in an apartment complex, but then I just got the text that some UPS stuff was delivered. So, I was a little worried there for a second, not gonna lie, and it's what I got in the mail was some daubing wax, so you can put a pole on, or little stick on a slab so that you can round it around a preform for a cabochon. So I've been waiting on it, and it was supposed to come today anyway. So, all right, that one was nice and quick. We like nice and quick ones. All right, let's form that back up. Oh, I got a peek, and that is crazy. Okay, let's get a full image together. What? What the heck is this? What are you? Oh my goodness. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. I have truly never seen anything like this. I have no idea what this is. I'll be honest. Holy cow. Holy guacamole. That is beautiful. Okay, well, I'm either cabbing this or slabbing it to make beautiful look. Like, look! It's just so crazy. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what this is. I'll be honest. No idea. I usually know what I pick up, but wow. That is spectacular. Oh, I drop it on the ground. That's fine. It's at least harder than the ground. All right, let's see. I want to do another slab. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh. I want to do another slab. No, that's going to be quartz. That's too big. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Ooh. Do I want a slab? Do I want to cut open, or do I want a slab? Oh, so many choices. There's too many rocks to choose from. Let's do this one. Yeah, this is actually from my first video. I cut this in my first slabbing video. It's like nice and cloudy. It's a cloudy little agate. So maybe I'll make another little slab of this one. All right. Let's take a look. All right. Here we go. I think perhaps the problem I was having earlier was just that it was such a large agate that I can't cut it all the way through like that, because it'll just, the vibrations through the rock will like clamp onto the blade. So I think that might have been what was causing me a bit of grief earlier, because I'm not having the issues at the moment. Ooh, I heard a nice crack. So, there we go. This is gonna be beautiful. I already know it because I already cut a slab out of this before. This is gonna be great. Getting there. Probably about 60% of the way. There we go. We're getting there. We're almost there. You can see the sparks a little bit. That's crazy. You guys see that? Right between my thumbs? They'll show up. There it is. That's crazy. Ooh, it is shaking. The setup here, the most expensive thing here is this saw. You can get cheap saws for about $100, and that's the cheapest. And that's just going to be a tile saw. This is a lapidary saw, so I think it was like $600. I'm just running water through this, so other than that, I think it's just sourcing the rocks. But yeah, it's pretty expensive equipment. But this is the quietest equipment on the market. This is literally only like 70 or 80 decibels, so it actually is just below. Oh, there we go. So it's actually just below the volume that you need ear protection. So it's actually pretty quiet considering. All right, here's the slab. That's pretty. I'll probably use this as the face and this as the back. That's pretty. I am noticing it's a little blurry, so I might wipe it off. And this is the other side. Nice chalcedony chunk I found in some landscaping rocks. Really great. Oh, I gotta retie my apron. Also wearing an apron just to make sure that I don't get all wet. Although that's kind of inevitable. Let's see, where are you? I'll clean you guys right up. There you go. Now you guys are a little bit clearer. Just a little bit. But, yeah, people don't understand how amazing. Oh, wow, that was tipping. Okay. Ooh, sorry, guys. I didn't realize you guys were going to fall over. Yeah, no, landscaping rock's fantastic. It is just, yeah, it's such a surprise whenever you look down and you're like, oh my gosh, I am just in a neighborhood, in an HOA, and they are full of gorgeous, gorgeous little pieces. Very surprising. All right, let's see. You know, I think it's time to make a slab out of this. Just cut it up. So maybe it's time to do another little slab. Where our kids bring home chunks of geodes all the time. Wow. Yeah, I've only found 1 or 2 pieces of geodes in landscaping rock, and that was up in Seattle. Yeah, I haven't found pieces of geodes down here. I've found it's kind of like the pastel-y looking stuff. I found this one. This one I'll cut in a later video because it's going to take me a while to cut through it, and the motor's a little hot at the moment. Too hot for it to handle this one. I got this one in some landscaping rock here. I had a nice piece. This beautiful, showing a light through it is gorgeous, like pink color. Some of these I did. Yeah, this agate too. I got this agate as well in landscape. You go look in your neighborhood, you'll be surprised what's out there. That's for sure. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oh, I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. It's honestly really tiring just leaning over, pushing it in like this. All right, another look. That is gorgeous. That's going to make an incredible little slab. I'd rather cut them thicker than thinner. I already cut several too thin, and they kind of just became little shards, and that's always unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna try to go a little too thick until I can really nail down the best way to make the slabs. You will notice though that the dust it's spitting out with this is far more red than gray. Most of them have gray in it. Exactly. You can always take away, but you can never add back, and that is the true tragedy when you do go a little too hard. But yeah, no, that is I think my way forward for at least a little bit until I'm a bit more skilled. All right. I like to push it back and forth. Oh yeah, the Dan Hurd's picture, ocean picture stone is beautiful. I bought a bunch of chips of it. I tumbled them. They didn't turn out phenomenal, but they were just like the chips, like the cheapest stuff you can buy from him. I do have a video on my channel of that. That was from like a year or so ago, I believe. So I've bought that before from him. But yeah, I used to watch his videos quite a bit. I don't know, I just kind of go around. I like looking at, there's Rookie Rockhounding. This is a guy from Australia. He's really great. The agates down there look almost identical to the ones from Washington. So it's almost like I'm looking at home, looking back at home. I will have to eventually go looking for some gold because that's something that Arizona is very much known for. I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't done the claim process or gotten in contact with anyone with a gold mine, small scale gold mining claim. But my day job does bring me in contact with a lot of mines and outdoors individuals, so I'm sure that I'll get the opportunity in the future. Oh, I love tumbling so much. I think my one piece of advice is if you're tumbling agates, use ceramic media. Ceramic media is great. Not all grit that you use, you add in, is made equal. So definitely, I prefer the polyplastics. It's a big old parrot. You can get it online from Harbor Freight. I prefer theirs because it just gets a better shine. Personally, that's what I usually go for. Their polish looks a lot better than some that I've gone through. I need to do more tumbling. I have 2 tumblers, and I just haven't had them going. I need to get to that. All right. Oh, Got a little bit there. Oh, that made that crumble. Maybe it won't be good for cabochons. Oh man, that crumbled a little bit there at the end. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, that's the side we already saw. Boom. Yeah, a little crumbly, but I think that might actually be really nice. Yeah, wow, yeah. That is very pretty. I think that will make a beautiful little cabochon. That is gorgeous. Good little piece. But yeah, you can see, I think it's because it's brecciated, so it's not fully like cemented together, so it kind of like breaks apart a bit more. As you can see, it's the jasper grew together, and then you know, I guess, I don't know what it's concreted in together with, but it's pretty. It's very nice. I think that'll make a nice little cabochon. Oh, putting the little bits of like agate and stuff in the tumbler. Yeah, that's a good solid idea for tumbling as a medium. I think that'd be very. I think that would work really well. I think another tip I have for tumbling is definitely if you think it might need more time, it needs way more time. Usually my batches will take about a month at least. And that's if nothing catastrophically goes wrong with any of the rocks, which it always does. You know, rocks have flaws in them. Adding in extra rocks, adding in the other rocks, or taking them out, whatever, moving them on to different stages. Oh, the little bits from the tumbler are great for little fairy jar. I have a little jar of tiny little carnelians and little agates. I have two different ones, one for the carnelians, the reds, the oranges, the yellows. And then I have one that's more whites, and there's some pinks. There's a little bit of red in them. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. I love those little jars and stuff. I love, you know, just getting the $3 jar from, I don't even know, like the Safeway or a Fry's, when they have those weird sales, those weird items. Yeah, it's getting a little warm. I think I can do one more. I think I can do one more as long as it's small. And then I'll have to end it off. But I think I'm gonna do a new agate, not a slab. I was gonna slab that. I can slab it next time. I think I'll cut this one open. It's a nice Oregon Willamette Valley carnelian. I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna cut it lengthwise so you get the full view of the interior of this rock. I think I might cut it like this too. That might give the most surface area on both sides. All right, and then that'll be the last one. I'll put them all out again. Show everything that I've cut this time, maybe a few nice ones that I haven't shown yet from last time. And just, we can just chat and I'll end it off there. So I will cut this and let's get to it. I have such a soft spot for carnelians, honestly. Those are the first agates I ever picked up. They're just all over the place in Washington, where I grew up. I, saw them all the time. So I gotta say, this is my weak spot, is for carnelians. I'm a big fan of them. So I'm very excited to cut this one open. It's going nice and fast too, so. I like to rock it back and forth. I don't know if that actually makes it cut faster or not, but I like to do that. It makes me feel like it goes faster than it is. There we go. Almost there. Halfway there, really. Not almost. We're getting there. This is going to be beautiful. I can just feel it. It's always further along than you think it is because the blade is kind of curved. It's not straight on. So even though it just right there, you know, just right there, it's actually like all the way under here too. And then I think I'll keep it, this will be the last one. I want to have some courtesy towards my neighbors. It is a Saturday. Don't want to be too loud for too long. So probably won't, I don't do this every day. I probably do it only once a week, just to have some courtesy. Oh, this is gonna be pretty. I can feel it. I can feel that this is gonna be a beautiful carnelian. I am excited. Didn't look. All right, let's wash it off. And then, yeah. You've earned a nice break. All right, let's see. The last cut of the day before we go into, oh yeah, I didn't really go down the center, did I? Oh well. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, that is pretty. I love these carnelians. Oh, man. That is a beauty. That is beautiful. Big fan. That is a beautiful little agate. Wow. Holy cow. Big fan. Oh, love these little carnelians. All right, I'll lay out everything that I cut today. Got some nice slabs today. This one was probably my favorite, at least one of my favorite slabs that I cut today. Yeah, the agates from Oregon and Washington have so much depth to them. The agates in Arizona don't always, they sometimes do. Like this one's from Arizona. It's a little bit more, you know, there's a little bit more other things in it, but it is also very pretty, but it doesn't have the, like, the depth to it that the Washington and Oregon agates have. But I think that also just means that in some ways, you know, it's a good thing to have this depth, but also, like, there's a lot more character and things going on in these thinner ones. This one's a little more plain, but it's a nice little slab I was able to get today. This gorgeous jasper slab from a cut that I did last time on the stream. That's beautiful. That'll make a fantastic cabochon. That might be the top of the cabochon, honestly. Yeah, I really like that one. So those are some of the slabs. And then, of course, this one that I just did. That's a good one. It's a nice variety there. That actually looks... That might be from the Mingus Mountain banded iron formation, which is 2 billion years old because it has the banded jasper, which is usually indicative of the banded iron formation. And I have a ton that looks just like this, but I found this in landscaping rock as well. So this may be Biff, but So those are some nice slabs I got today. My one failed slab off this guy. Also took a really long time to cut, but it's beautiful. It's pretty. Let's see. There's the end cap of that one jasper, which is also real pretty. Just real thin, but looks nice. I'll put that next to that. This one was kind of the end that I cut. You can kind of see. It's actually really nice. I hadn't looked at this one. I'd looked at the main body. So that's a cool agate. That's really nice too. I really like that one too. Even though that's kind of the supposed to be the waist end. Yeah. There's the greater, larger piece. Yeah, landscaping rock. Just nuts. Nuts what you can find out there. I will say agates are way bigger here in Arizona versus Washington. I find much smaller agates in Washington and Oregon. So that's a nice one. All right, then the other sides of the banded iron formation. Probably can't get another slab out of that one, but we'll probably be able to. It's going to be a little difficult with that, but might be able to get one or two more slabs out of this side. Here's the half of the cool quartz here that I had the misadventure on. You can see it kind of cut wrong, kind of went all wonky there. The other side of this beauty. Yeah, I still like that a lot. Here we go. All right. This beautiful agate, they cut very early on. That's a beautiful agate from Portland area, Willamette River. Looks very messy on the outside, but very pretty on the inside. I love that about agates. Then we have the metal chunk that I still don't know what metal it is or anything, but I found this while rockhounding at some point, and you can kind of see I cut it, and it's metallic, some kind of metallic, probably magnetite. That's pretty common. It's very heavy, very, very heavy. And then the wild one that came out of just no idea what this is at all. Who knows? Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful. Maybe agate, maybe opal. You know, I'm actually leaning towards opal. I'm actually leaning towards like a nice common opal. It's very pretty. Yeah, I may have pushed my little guy a little hard, so I won't be doing it that long in the future. But in the future, I will also have a flat lap coming Monday. Very excited to grab that. So yeah, so 3 nice slabs today, a bunch of great cuts. Let's see. I don't know if there's any here that I hadn't shown you guys. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very happy to share. These are some of my other cuts. The aged cheese, the thumbnail picture, the other side of that one jasper that made the nice slab. This was my very first cut, this one. Yeah, and just some nice jaspers and other failed slab of a big carnelian. Yeah. Oh, that's what I've cut so far. I really thank you guys for joining in and sitting here with me for 85 minutes, you know, almost an hour and a half. Really appreciate you joining me. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And if you're not already subscribed, I, humbly request to subscribe if you want to keep watching some of my content. I try to post every 4 days. Most of my content is shorts for the most part, because it's easiest to put out, so I don't have to go rockhounding every day. As much as I love it, this is all a hobby for me. You know, I do have I have a day job. Some of the YouTubers out there can do it all day, every day, and I don't know. I think I might want to keep this as just a hobby, and it's just fun to do. It's a lot of fun. But so, you know, I really appreciate your guys' support. It's really hard to ask for people to subscribe, so I don't like doing that super much. But yeah, thank you. Really appreciate you all watching and sitting along here with me as I go through my little rockhounding journey. I'm always happy to share with all of you. Yeah, it's probably hematite since it wasn't magnetic. It's probably hematite. I agree. So that's it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.